Hello, welcome back to Crypto Advocate. This is Donovan, and yes, we changed the channel name after 2 weeks of joining YouTube, but I just feel Crypto Advocate is a better representation of what we're trying to provide you guys and what content we're trying to bring. And yes, just sit back, grab your popcorn, grab your drinks, and get ready for episode 2 of Crypto Basics. In today's episode, we'll be talking about the overhyped and massively popular recent boom of ICOs, or initial coin offerings. But before we get into my thoughts on ICOs, let's talk about what is an ICO and how does it work. And just a disclaimer, please do your own research and do not use my video as financial advice, because I do not want to be responsible for any loss of financials or any loss of money. Just treat it as a guide and to learn more about what you're supposed to research. An ICO, or initial coin offering, is a crowdfunding method used by blockchain startup companies to raise capital for their products. I say products because these so-called products are more like, how do I put it, ideas. If you have heard of an IPO, or initial public offering, where a company's shares goes on a stock exchange for you to buy, please understand that an ICO is not an IPO. Investing in an IPO means most likely investing in a company that has gone through all the initial investment rounds and they have a product. By going public, this allows them to raise more capital to grow their company and for early investors to make a profit. Also, an IPO involves a lot of paperwork and regulation, which involves the SEC, or Securities and Exchange Commission, at least in the USA. However, the most important difference, being part of an IPO allows you to have some ownership in the company. An ICO is more like a massive Kickstarter project without any sort of regulation. A company creates their own coins or tokens, backed by a website and a white paper, majority of it done using the Ethereum blockchain platform. Then people exchange their cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin and Ethereum that holds liquid value to attain these coins. Majority of ICOs are built on hype surrounding a particular disruptive blockchain application or service that is marketed as a potential game changer. These coins are marketed as a way to use the product or service that they are creating. It is no surprise that ICOs have made millionaires overnight. However, it has also made people very poor. Why do I sound like I hate ICOs? Well, I don't. I don't hate ICOs, and I think it's a great way of speeding the progress of blockchain applications, if done correctly within some form of regulation. Yes, I said regulation, and I mean it. I mean there should be some kind of regulation. Although I am against centralization, I'm not entirely against some form of regulation when it helps to protect innocent, greedy people from losing their money. By regulation, I don't mean government regulation. Instead, a protocol implemented using a blockchain system that prevents ICO startups from freely liquidating all funds. There should be some form of reasonable accountability. At least this is what I think. Feel free to comment what you guys think about such a system and how it would affect future ICOs. Obviously, this form of regulation should not prevent people from investing freely. It should just be a form of investor protection against fraudulent ICOs trying to make a quick buck. If you'd like to learn more about ICOs and the details into creating your own ICO, I'm going to link some websites in the description box below where you can learn more about it. Alright, that is it for today's episode. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And as always, this is Donovan from Crypto Advocate, signing off!